Welcome back to the Tactical.Muffin.Top channel, everybody. This is the second Tactical Muffin Chop live chat. We're a couple beers in. I have R with me.
Hey.
Say hello, R.
Hello, R.
That's weird. Anyway, Duke probably still has his Discord open, so he probably definitely did not just see the notification, so that's cool. But we're live. Ohio's I don't know if he's here or not, but he's currently up here. Make sure you guys give a shout out and go to sub on Ohio Patriots. A deal. He got shadow banned by YouTube. His main channel has more subs than I have, so can't wait for YouTube to start raping me too. That'll be great. Anonymous there with the thumbs up. Thank you. Morty, thank you. Morty Mortitson. I don't want to butcher your last name. Evening all. Thank you.
Mortensen.
All right. Eduardo Espinoza, yes, thank you very much. I appreciate you, man. You guys are always in here. I think I run into Eduardo and when I'm BSing in Matt's chat when I have like the boy or whatever and I can't hop on the chat. So appreciate that guy hopping in here. So this is the Tactical Muffin Top channel, everybody. I have a larger topic of the Eclipse deal for the 8th. And I did a little bit of research more on the red heifer deal because that was kind of a hanging question mark deal on the back of Matt's chat. And from what I understand, the Torah for the Jewish, I don't know if you can say that on YouTube. Anyway, for the Jews people, right?
They know what the Torah is.
Well, yeah. Anyway, YouTube's lame about.
Just say Torah.
Yeah. Anyway, so apparently their Passover it ends April 22nd, and they flew, I believe, 7 heifers. I think 4 from Texas, and basically their scripture says it's going to bring their Messiah, and the reason why the 3 faiths are having an issue with this is after the sacrifice, they're using the ashes from the red heifer, I believe, on the tools to build the new temple. And when they build a new temple, there is a Muslim temple currently up here, right? And so they're going to knock it off this pedestal to build their temple, basically to look and mirror the second temple, which is no longer there because when that was there, the Muslims took that off and put their temple on there. And apparently this temple to Muslims is like the second most religious place in the entire world. So you could imagine the Great Holy War, probably a definite spark, if not dumping an entire 5-gallon bucket of diesel on the flames for World War III. Because literally every Muslim religion country, right, is going to attack. They're not going to let them, A, knock it down, B, build there, right? So that is a very hot issue. And for some, I was watching a Christian channel basically saying for the Christians, they see it as God gave his only son to sacrifice for all of man's sins. And when God did this, you were no longer supposed to have animal sacrifices, right? Well, basically having an animal sacrifice is like spitting in God's face saying, hey, your one and only son that you sacrificed for all of our sins wasn't good enough, so we're going to start sacrificing animals again. So that's a bit of an issue. Man, I wonder if Ohio's talking to me in this headset. I can't hear it.
Is he?
You there, Ohio?
No, that one's behind. It was, anyway.
I can kind of hear him. Anyway, I don't know. But basically what the deal is this is going to spark all 3 religions having an issue because for the Christian view, this is going to be like the second coming, the first coming of the Messiah for the Jewish people, the Jews. And for the Christian review of it, it's going to be the first false god. And then there will be a second coming later. But basically, in both faiths, whoever they quote unquote summon for this deal is going to partake in this church, the temple 3 they want to build. And I guess they've been buying land. They have a sacrificial thing where they have to be in the view of the front door where the old one was. Some really rich dude bought it. It's like 12 miles away. They built a platform directly parallel so they can see right where the old door to Temple 2 would have been. And I believe they made Temple 2 because I think the Romans destroyed the first one, something like that, if I remember right. But basically, the cow has to be within a certain age. It can't have mated. It can't have any hair other than red on it. It can't have one white hair on the entire animal. It's a very crazy process, and they've been looking basically for this heifer for 200 years, right? And they just happened to find 7 of them. Apparently, the last sacrificial deal, according to their faith, is Moses did the last sacrifice. So it's taken this long since, in their eyes, Moses sacrificed this to find a perfect red heifer, and that's with genealogy, that's with selective breeding, that's with all kinds of stuff. So that's actually why Gaza attacked Israel, and I think it's going to spark a lot of violence. That's why Iran is saying they're going to attack. It's interesting that our news is suppressing that, and I think it's because of all the religious background for it. You're in here, by the way, Rick. And I see that as a huge powder keg ready to drop. And if anybody in the chat wants to chime in on this.
Well, on top of that, in the last half hour or so, that dipshit Antony Blinken was talking about Ukraine becoming a NATO member now.
Yeah, I can hear you now. I was using my phone on Duke's live chat, so that was weird. Or you could listen to it on YouTube if you want. You can use both of these.
Well, I'm checking
anyway.
This out right here.
Yeah, man. So it's crazy. There's all kinds of crazy things on it. It's going to piss off basically the 3 largest religions in the entire world. The second most holiest place to Muslim. I think it's the 3rd most holiest place to the Jews. Obviously, the Antichrist deal for the Book of Revelations for the Christians. It's not good all the way around. It's not going to help anything out. On top of everybody freaking out for the 8th, right? Monday.
Yep.
And I mean, all that, they have to sacrifice it before the 22nd, and they're going to. They built an altar to sacrifice it within view of this, where the front door would be. And there's something biblical as well as where Moses did it on an eclipse, so they might as well do it Monday with everything else popping off. There's something, there's backlying for that. There's superstition for that. There's other religions saying, that's part of the reason why there was an eclipse was for the sacrifice. So all in all, just adding to a bad situation, which is, I could definitely see, with the threat of the Middle Eastern population saying they wanted to attack everybody on the 4th while they're all looking up at the sun, which is probably the biggest reason I think why Homeland Security and everybody else has jumped up their readiness. We don't want religious holy wars in multiple states in the U.S., guys. It's going to be absolutely horrendous.
Well, what a lot of people don't even realize is that the Crusades never actually ended in the 13th century. It just basically was all the kings and stuff from England going over there, realizing that Islam outnumbered them like 20-1 at the time, and then just turning tail and run like a bitch. So,
right. He's awake. Just knock on the door. Anyway, I was seeing if I can get R in here because now the way we're doing it, he can't hear. Oh, I sent you a link, homie. Duke's like, send me the link. Send me the link. He just has his headset on. Well, here, text him. I'm trying to get Dookie in.
Oh, you got a splitter? For like a thing?
Where is it? Invite to Duke.
Yeah.
Copy.
Both of them should connect to the same thing.
It's this.
It's for some reason.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so I sent Dookie a link here. What's up, Zoro117? Hey man, how you doing? I don't know what Rick's got going on. He must be semi-occupied, which is cool. I understand.
Run back to the house.
Okay, get the fuck out of here.
No, Sorry, I was just listening. I obviously jumped in a few minutes after it started, so I had no idea what you were talking about for the first little bit.
All of Duke's gay sex with mattresses in the Montana Coast Guard. Oh, hi, Duke Liberty. How are you doing?
What's up?
How you doing, my man?
Not bad.
Yo, I didn't know if you caught any of that. For some reason, my link didn't send to you the first time or something.
Oh, sure. You just don't need me anymore.
Well, I was like, well, Duke basically cut me out of the first 3 hours, so I might as well just get back at him. You know, just kidding.
What's up, Rick? Yo, we got the Borg with us tonight.
Straight freaking Chewbacca, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
What up? Not a whole lot.
So I don't know if you caught any of that religious stuff, Duke. You're more in tune with the Christian side. I am a sloppy Methodist who doesn't go to church very much anymore at the moment. So,
So what were you talking about? Just in general?
the
or
eight
what?
with the red heifer and basically the Torah and the Muslim side of it and the Christian side, and how basically it's straight setting up a religious holy war. And I think that could be the main reason why the issues with all of the National Guard and everything going, since there's been talks of Middle Eastern attacks while everybody's looking up at this phenomenon and they're just going to gun people down kind of deal.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Well,
what
religious.
happens.
So basically, synopsis: if they sacrifice this red heifer on the temple deal, where they have to be in view of where the old temple was, that was the Jewish temple before it was destroyed. And now a Muslim, the second most holiest thing for Muslims, sits on this spot, right? If they sacrifice this heifer, this guy bought some land, built a pedestal that's basically parallel exactly where the front door would have been.
Yeah.
So they have to sacrifice it there, and then they're supposed to use the ashes to cleanse tools and stuff to build the temple 3. Okay.
Yeah.
So the first temple was taken down by Romans. The second temple was taken down by Muslims. Third temple up in the air. They have to do it by the 22nd, which is the end of their Passover event. And there's some speculation saying, hey, Moses was the last one to have sacrificed the red heifer this way. And it's taken this many years to get, with gene splicing, with selective breeding, with everything like that, to get a heifer with absolutely nothing. It can't be bred. It has to be within a certain age. It can't have any hairs on it other than red. And it's like certified. And there's like people that have been looking for like 200-ish years for this perfect. They happen to find 7, which is why Gaza actually invaded and attacked the first time. Because they bought, I think, 4 or 5 from Texas, but they have 7 total red heifers that have passed their qualifications.
Yeah.
So they have 7 shots, something like that. And this is going to be the 10th time a red heifer was sacrificed. Apparently Moses did 9 of them from what their beliefs are. For Christians, it is basically the Antichrist saying that he's a savior and all that, which to the Jews, for the Jew, he's coming back, and for the Jews, they're like basically it is their Messiah kind of deal. And then for the Christian religion, obviously, if a false prophet comes, he's going to be in this building and says the Christian side, this guy's going to also be chilling in this temple, and then the real Messiah will come, but we won't know who he is and all that, right? And for the Muslims, basically, they're like, hey, they're going to get rid of our second most holiest object, the F, right? So literally every Muslim country will be attacking Israel whilst this is being built. It'll be like the first time ever they've all fucking united. That's a huge problem. That's a huge powder keg for World War III to start.
Oh yeah. I get it.
Yeah. So that's kind of was the first thing. I think is the most unpredictable, yet religion's pretty strong, man. Like that's a big one, and I think that would be the biggest problem with the whole eclipse thing.
Maybe. We'll see what happens. I mean,
yeah, hopefully nothing.
Not being
happens.
a problem, but I'm just saying we'll see what happens when things spice up on Monday. So
right.
Yeah, man, I hear you.
And I do have a little small prepping challenge, and I have some videos I need to post because I'm retarded. But I want everybody to be doing something a little bit every day this weekend. Honestly, go buy an extra week's worth of groceries, just regular groceries you do. If you got 5-gallon gas cans, fill them up. Maybe, wash out some juice containers, whatever, fill them up with water. Just top off all your batteries, check all your red dots, make sure you're good. Just the little things. If you can, go buy a month's worth of food and chill on it. Worst case scenario, with the fucking economy the way it is, it's going to be cheaper anyway.
Welcome to another edition of the Duke Liberty Show.
I just hear Duke Liberty just dropping off his video because it's way better than my crappy one.
No. I'm doing a video.
I feel you, man. What up, MSB 9021? Zorro, I got you already. But look at them possible lesson plans. Cold War, yeah, for sure. Do you know eclipse happen every day around the world? Cool. Oh man, yeah. I mean, any. Other than it's going to go through several towns, and we're Americans, so obviously it's way more important for us.
Well, it's going to go through a bunch of cities that have the same exact name that is a place in Israel, or not so Israel, in Iraq.
This might have disconnected.
It was essentially Sodom and Gomorrah over there. So,
you found one, huh?
Yeah. All right. Well, why don't you guys talk amongst yourself for like 2 to 5 minutes here? We're going to try and get R back on. We had to redo our mic setup here. Or nobody talks.
Yo, everybody,
Well,
give Tactical that like, give him the subscribe, help him get to 1,000, help him be Duke 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Duke Jr.
So,
Duke Part 2, The Search for More Money.
I can't. Oh my gosh. I can't be associated with that. Let's be bigger. Let's be better. Let's be the Tactical.Muffin.Top TMT.
he's a third of the way there. He's already bigger. Just make him better.
Thanks, man.
Hey, I'm pumping you up, homie.
I feel so fluffed, man. So low.
I'm trying to use less teeth. I'm still learning how.
Yeah, I'll teach you. Everybody get Ohio Patriot. This is his backup channel. He's been super duper banned by YouTube because the powers that be hate gun channels, guys. So let's pump up his channel. He's got almost 800 on his regular channel. Let's pump up Rick 406. He's way higher than me, guys. They're closer to 1,000. These guys know their stuff. Rick's definitely my more tactical night vision suppressor dude. So if you guys have any questions directed to that, I will let him take the floor. Ohio Patriot, man, he is the freaking king when it comes to political crap. I mean, he is all over that. The saucy mattress team, yo. Oh man, I can't believe Duke dipped out for that. That's
You
perfect.
could tag team a mattress, no problem.
Oh man, I'm cutting a hole in that mattress. They're gonna kick us out of every branch. We're gonna do so many mattresses. Oh my god.
Remember, it's better to have sex with a mattress than be the mattress that had sex done onto it.
That's disgusting. Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's test R here. R.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
I can hear him.
All right, man. This is my co-host. We went some old school stuff. We got a splitter on here, sharing a microphone, holding hands. He's in like my tactical muffin top, like a kangaroo pouch, because he's small and I'm big, and I'm right and he's wrong. So
Got like a master blaster scenario going on.
yes, I always got somebody watching my 6. He can set in my butt crack.
It's a lot of room.
Yeah, I hate you. All right, well, let's get off of my anatomy for a minute. Chat, if you don't use protection, what do you get? Pillows. Oh my god. No, if we just all get discharged the same, and like Duke said, that guy was so cheap, he's just gonna air it out with some Febreze, and then they're gonna throw it back in rotation, right? Oh my god, that's disgusting.
they don't even flip it over at all or anything like that.
No, yeah, I mean, no pillows, no sheets, just lay right on the dried out cum. It's fine. It's a Marine thing, apparently.
I was surprised that it was a mattress when he was telling the story, and it wasn't like the sponges and a cup.
I thought it was going to be something way more nefarious when Duke was saying it, but I'm like, oh, just a mattress. We do that every week around here. I mean, just kidding. But no, that's a lot of fun, guys. Thoughts on the 8th, man. That's what I want to talk about. That's what I want to get everybody ready for. That's the next. Like, some people are freaking out, and some people, they still don't have any idea, because how everybody can take in media content these days. Like, it used to everybody be like, oh, I'm watching the 6 o'clock news, and everybody would get caught up in an hour while they were making dinner or whatever. Now you can pick whatever you want to stream. You can watch YouTube, whatever. If you're not plugged into something like this, or or if you're just on CNN or you're just on Fox, you're only getting half of, or maybe a quarter of whatever they want to tell you. So, I mean, if you have family or whatever, just tell them, hey, go hit that shopping trip on Friday instead of next week. You know what I mean? All right, nobody's talking. R, what are you doing this week for this this whole ordeal?
I don't know. You know what? I don't normally carry a firearm on account I have a company vehicle and it's against the laws, but I probably will for Monday.
Be a good idea.
I'll make the exception.
Yeah, I vote.
Don't tell my employer.
If you can, you should, and if you can't, definitely have it at minimum in your vehicle so you can get to it.
And
Especially,
don't look into the eclipse.
yeah, definitely don't look. There's some YouTube guy telling everybody to look directly into it without the protection or anything. That guy's an asshole.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're all smart enough to not do that, but I mean, there's a lot of kids on YouTube.
Right.
They're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna do it," and then they're like, "Oh, I'm blind."
Oh, no joke. A kid here, I'm gonna say like 2-3 years ago, like 8-10 years old, him and his buddy dared him to stare at the sun, and he's literally blind now.
Jeez.
Like,
I
obviously,
used to do that when I was a kid.
yeah, stare at the sun as long as you can. And obviously, he had to do it longer than his buddy, and he has permanent eyesight damage. He's legally blind.
So that's why I had to get LASIK.
Yeah.
That sucks. Yeah, man. Seriously, guys, do something. Even if you just go get a case of water and throw it in your car. Something. I think you should get your regular shopping out of the way. Do something a little extra. Maybe go to the dollar store and get a case. It's like 6 gallons of water. It's less than a $10 bill. I mean, it don't have to be nothing crazy. You're going to drink water. Everybody, I'm sure, in here probably goes camping. You're going to take it camping, like, at a minimum.
Well, yeah. I mean, the other little things, maybe fill up your car, check your tire pressure, like it's little innocuous things like that, just the monotonous day-to-day things that people put off. And like, well, most people, if you're going to try to get somewhere in a hurry, going to use a car. So, man, it sure would be nice to have a full tank of gas and some tires that are properly aired up.
I agree, man. Dino said, I bought 3 55-gallon water jugs today from Tractor Supply. Going to clean them and fill them Saturday when I'm off. Dude, yes, Dino. That is the way, man. There's a lot of places that sell 55-gallon totes. I got one that was supposed to be like water for my garden from rain catchment that turned out not to do that right now. But for sure, that's the way. I'd recommend getting a 2-wheel cart under one of those. And if you're going to store them on concrete, set them on wood. There's an issue with containers holding liquid and temperature differences with concrete that can ruin your storage, Dino. I'm sure you know that because you are way further set along than anybody else I currently am aware of. So good for you, man. That's the way. Water's way more important than food, guys. I'm sure we could all probably scrounge around between our freezers for the first couple days and a generator running them a little bit and your pantry. You know what's really hard to stock is freaking water, and it is heavy. So definitely make sure you're stocking some kind of water purification. I recommend everybody have a couple Sawyers on them. I recommend everybody have like freaking 10 life straws. Like, they're dirt cheap. They go on sale all the time for $10. The water tablets, the pool shock. Like, there's all kinds of ways to do the water, and that stuff is way lighter.
I don't know about pool shock. Like
yeah, you
chlorine?
can purify it with pool shock because it stores longer than bleach. Anyway, what up, Fiend Dog? Dino got a 4-wheel coasters, dollies. Yes, dude, Dino, you are freaking set up, bro. I'm jealous. I'm just trying to help out people that, are medium level or below, especially people with, dude, budgets suck right now. Honestly, like good old freaking Daddy Biden's dicking around everybody on prices on everything, and nobody's dollar is going as far as it did a couple years ago. So there's little things you can do. There's huge things you can do. Honestly, if you got the credit card or whatever, and it's not going to bug you, go to My Patriot Supply. Go to Mountain House. Go to whatever. Buy that year's supply and just make the whatever payments you're going to make. If the world ends Monday, well, it's going to be really hard for him to get the money off you, and hopefully it gets delivered by then. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I've thought about picking up a couple of weapons lights just on Amazon. Like, yeah, the payment system's horrendous and you get dicked around, but having the lights on my stuff opposed to not might be a trade-off. Who knows, Fiend Dog, what up, yo? Brian Dunlap, check out the Fat Guy holster, JX Tactical. They have a lot of pistol-like combinations. Cool, man. I'll check that out. I am a big fat muffin top, trying to get under that 300 mark permanently, but I keep yo-yoing up and around it, so I don't count it. I'll check that out. I actually think I just ordered.
Yeah, I got those order free. I owed him some money, so I purchased a rounded. I don't know if that guy's on the chat. There was a guy on Duke Liberty's chat there. He was talking about rounded.
That was Christensen, right?
Yeah, and I agree.
He hates me. That's cool.
Does he? Oh, yeah, I agree. That's what I use for my Glock 43X. Is I use a rounded holster. It's a good holster. Or decent.
Can you store tap water somehow? Yes, you can, dude. Honestly, you can store it. I rotate it out every 3 months. You can store tap water. There's actually a cool filter you can put on your garden hose to fill up like a 55-gallon tote, or if you have a whole bunch of like the 7 and 10-gallon water jugs, like we use to wash our hands for deer hunting. If you have a camper, fill it up. You know what I mean? Like worst case scenario, you drain the water out of it, but at least you have it there. If you get one of those water bobs, if you're in like an apartment or whatever, they're like 18-25 beans somewhere in there. That should be something you just have in your closet. It's lightweight, and that's a lot of gallons of water if you're in an apartment. You know what I mean? If you have treated water or whatever, most water towers, most cities, they have it ran through chemically, so it lasts for a while. You don't have to add anything to it, like Dino's saying. So I rotate 3 months, 6 months. If you're on a well, you might want to get like a water test kit to see if you need to add anything to it. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I have a 1,000-gallon goldfish pond in my backyard.
Yeah, I mean,
it's only mildly stinky right now, but I have a life straw.
Yeah, you can filter it out. Ponds are great. I mean, you can just dig a freaking a tote in the ground and then use the dirt somewhere else. Level something out or use it in your garden, and you have a tote full of water. Like purify it. Fiend Dog, Tactical.Muffin.Top. Wilson Combat, Daniel Defense, BCM, FNAR. My thoughts. Also thinking of it. Okay. I am a poor boy. I'm not rich like R. He has a Daniel Defense. That Daniel Defense has some problems, however. I have a PSA Saber line, which is kind of their high-end line. I would buy that and a BCM. Maybe a BCM with a FN barrel. Because they're both great. My next build is just going to be a full built BCM. I'm just going to purchase it from them, so I don't have any problems or anything like that. That's going to be my go to war gun forever and always. But PSA Saber, if you could do 2, I would highly recommend the PSA Saber. As soon as the Saber line dagger comes out, I'll probably pick one up. I think their Saber series has a lot of really good parts in it. I see they have a kit now. You can build your own Saber brand, and they're already like camoed out and stuff, so that's kind of cool. So if you wanted to, you could swap out for an FN barrel. I think the FN barrel is probably the best for longevity and suppressed. Rick, this is more your wheelhouse, man. I'm going to let you take it.
Was he asking what upper to buy?
He was just saying, okay, I'll read it again.
Yeah,
Fiend Dog. All right. He's like, hey, I've been debating on whether to get a Wilson Combat, a Daniel Defense, a BCM, or an FN AR-15. Thoughts? He's also been thinking, just stacking 5 PSAs.
Man, I guess if you had no ARs, I mean, maybe stack 2 PSAs. But if you have some money, I mean, I would honestly BCM. Like that's the if you were gonna buy one rifle and like burn it to the ground and then decide what you wanted to do, like if you were just getting into ARs, I could see where you could buy a PSA, like even maybe one of their Cold Hammer Forge, one of the FN barreled ones, and then spend the rest of the money on ammo and training, and then burn that thing to the ground. And once it's done, and once it's ready, like once it's dead, and once you know what you're doing, I would probably BCMs for most people. Obviously, there's LMT out there, which is what my main gun is. That's some Death Squad stuff, but I would BCM for most everybody's going to be the best right answer.
Okay. And also, I have my numbers 4, and Dino says, 5 PSAs for the price or 2 PSAs with ammo. 4, north, south, east, west. You could put a guy behind every one of them and get a decent enough optic on them with some mags and some ammo. It's pretty hard to go wrong with everything running the same way, or maybe 2 red dots, 2 LPVOs, or maybe like a 20-inch with a scope, whatever. 4 is a great number. If you want one for longevity, the BCM decked out exactly how you want it for battle. If you want to get the EOTech, spring for the EOTech. If you want to get the ACOG, spring for the ACOG. You just want to run LPVO with a dot on top, which is what I'm leaning towards. I think it's the best, especially for EMP, because then you still got sights. For that possibility, I think that's the way to go. I'm a big fan of the PSA Saber series. I think if you got a PSA Saber with like one of my favorite cheap combos is the Romeo and Juliet Sig red dot and the magnifier combo on that. I mean, it's pretty easy for anybody to pick up a red dot and go. Slap a sling on it, get 12 mags for both and ammo for at least 5 reloads for everything. I mean, that's going to do you a lot better than not. And I would also definitely say throw a 1022 in there. You can get a shit ton of ammo for that. I'm going to definitely preach that on Duke. Duke's right, dude. The 1022, I'm stacking bricks hard. It's cheap. It's still the cheapest, guys. You're going to find 22 everywhere. You're going to find 12 gauge everywhere. You don't need to necessarily stack 12 gauge everywhere, I mean, I would do that.
For that Daniels defense, I own the Daniels defense. He was saying that it has problems. The only problem is the barrel does get really hot because we figured out it was their gas system.
Yeah, they're set up that way.
So they're set up that way so they don't jam. Mine's never jammed or stovepipe, but it does get hot.
It's for reliability. So,
but that's just that's something to keep in mind.
All right, let's check out a couple of these. Zorro, I live on a farm, 6,000 gallons of water, solar and water. Yeah, man, that's the way to go, Zorro. I mean,
must be nice.
Yeah, not everybody has that.
We can't all live on farms, Zorro. They're expensive now.
Where's the invite, Zorro?
Yeah.
But no, for real. If you don't have a bug out location and you have grandma that has a farm, or you have brother-in-law who has a farm, that's your bug out location. Like, you set something up there so you don't have to bring everything there, or in case you can't get back to your stuff, don't set all your eggs in one basket. That should be your primary. If you have a pond or a hand pump well or something like that, and you have 2 or 3 families there, you can do sleep rotations, you can do work rotations, you can do food and water detail, wood cutting rotations. Like, that is the end all be all. That is the best location to be at. And that's where I'm at. Dino's on the multiple PSAs. Yeah, dude. PSA cranks out good shit, guys. For the price especially. And having 5 guns, you can stash a couple in a lot of places, and you can arm up a couple more people than you couldn't have. Fiend Dog got a Colt that I built, very expensive, awesome, great. The only issue I have with Colt is when they had their little hiccup with their production being outsourced. I would think if it was my Colt, I have some OG Colt GI mags. They're great. I'm never getting rid of them. Somebody offered me $100 a pop at a gun show, and I was like, "Nah, dog, I'm good." If it's an older Colt, I'd say yeah, like an old police trade-in Colt, perfect, dude, perfect. The 20-inch barrel, yeah, that's the one you put behind a bunch of sandbags and just let it keep eating. You know what I mean? Don't stack PSA. We need quality versus quantity. BCM double motors. I say one super duper good high end rifle that you're going to bet your life to every day of the week, and then having a truck gun, a training gun. Hey, throw this to the wife gun. They don't know. Throw it to a buddy gun, a buddy kit. You should have a buddy kit.
I mean, if you can swing it. That the Daniels Defense is my only AR. I have other guns, but that is my only AR-15 rifle.
Yeah. So he went for quality, and I feel
I mean,
that.
I paid for it, but I mean, I don't have 3 guns, so in the long run, is it cheaper? I don't know. Depends.
I'd say one of each, at minimum. One of each in a 22 and ammo and optics.
Depends
all the way around.
Depends what your budget is.
Sounds like he's loaded. So.
Yeah, if you're loaded, then yeah, go for it, man. One of you have a cheap one to screw around with, and have a nice one
to BSA and him, Smith
bet
and
your
Wesson.
life on.
Yeah, man. Those Smith and Wessons were a pretty good deal until they're like, "Oh, hey, this $500 AR, I want to sell it for $800," and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like back when you were one of the
plastic barrel shrouds. And it's $800.
Are all your rifles accurate? Set it in and verified
And
at
LMT.
distance. Yeah, you need to get them all sighted in, guys. Sight all your stuff in. I mean, once every couple months, go sight everything in. You should have slings. You should have lights. If you're gonna run vert grip, I like on my videos, I have the vert grip in the same spot. I have the same. I don't have the same LPVO. I have one like budget build PSA with like all the budget crap I tried out, and they're all 1x8s. I think I was talking to Rick. I think we're going to do the piggyback red dot mount on it because that does make sense, especially with nods, which is something that's out of a lot of people's reach. But Holosun for 1,000 beans has that thermal coming out, and I'm like, dang, do I need that 308 or do I need that thermal? Because that's really important. I think that checks a lot of boxes. Yeah, white lights are great. I have to admit I'm lacking on lights on everything. That may be something I should focus on. My main rifle is an ADM and LMT, right? Yeah, okay, Zorro, that's what Rick was saying about the LMT rifle, right?
Yeah, big
My Colt
spender.
ARs in Duke's Discord. All right, let me check that out. I need to make a Discord, guys. I'm retarded.
Yeah.
And blasters, right?
It's about
man. Oh, man, that's cool.
26. I bought my Daniels Defense a good while ago. I have the holographic EOTech holographic sight on it right now. I'm getting like stigmatism, so it's a little blurry. I'm gonna take it out in a little bit more, and just to see if I can handle the blur, because it is a very good sight. It's not too bad yet.
Yo, Dino Spallone, man, is that
what?
Is that O hatchet? I've kind of been eyeballing that pretty hard. How do you like that thing?
O-light?
Yeah, that's an O-light hatchet, dude.
Their O
with
knife,
their
I
with their
guess.
cleaver knife, yeah.
No, I didn't know they made
Yeah,
a
me and
hatchet.
R are way big on O-light. We like their lights. We like their knives.
I carry their pocket knife. I alternate between that and a Kershaw Leak.
Yeah,
It's a nice little knife. Mine's bright orange, so I can see it right away if I drop it. So I kind of, orange isn't my favorite color, but I kind of like having it with stuff because no one likes orange. So like, if someone has the same thing as you, it's like, well, yours is the orange one because no one's gonna.
Oh yeah. I remember this, Fiend Dog. Yo, Fiend Dog, what do you think of that? Is that a Black Aces? Yeah. What do you think about that Black Aces semi-auto shotty? I've been eyeballing them a little bit. I was a little hesitant on it.
No, semi-auto.
Yeah.
Not exact. What do they call that? That's not a pistol grip. That's a
bird's head grip.
Bird's head grip. Okay, yes.
I don't know how to share my screen, guys. I'm retarded.
It's a baseball bat grip.
Yeah, this counts as
swing
a non-firearm or some stuff like that. But these are only like 180 beans on PSA all the time.
Oh,
they
really?
come with a deal to do like a regular stock and you change the barrels and shit.
Oh, nice.
So you go to the bottom of the thing where it says present, and there's a button there that says screen share.
Good. Hide all my gay porn. Check. Share screen. Do I want to? Yeah, but okay. I got two screens, right? Do I select the screen I want to share, or how does that work out?
Yeah, should be the secondary screen or whatever.
Okay.
Whichever one you want to go to.
Oh, that's not what I want. How do I get out of that? Oh shit! I fucked it all up. Sorry guys, I'm still a live stream noob. I got a picture of it. Does that work?
We're experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Oh man, straight noobing.
Um,
Whatever. Don't worry about it for now. Anyway, yeah, go to Duke's Discord. Everybody knows how to do that. Yeah, man, I dig it. It's old school. I dig it. That's probably a real Colt. That's probably got all the good shit you want from Colt, all the good quality. So
yeah, Colts, the LE 6920s. I mean, that used to be the gold standard on what an AR should be. Obviously, there was things that were more expensive and arguably better, and then everything else below it was just hot garbage. And now PSA really has kind of captured that 6920 gold standard where PSA by no means is the best, but it's serviceable and it's probably going to run. So that's kind of the line that everybody uses. Like, is it better than a PSA or is it worse than a PSA?
right, like that's the median now is PSA. I agree with you.
Yep, and I would not bet my life to anything lower than PSA.
Yeah.
It's stuff that is always real wild to me. Like, I'm a notoriously frugal individual. I am 2% of the tribe, so I love a deal. And there are some things that are just worth spending money on. Like,
I agree, man.
it's you could carry $100 high point and it will probably work, but what's your life worth? I mean, okay, is it not worth a $500 Glock or a SIG or $350, like something else, like a used
A Ruger or something. Yeah, a Ruger Security 9. I'd rather have a Ruger Security 9 all day over a freaking High Point.
Yep, yeah, or
a Taurus.
I'd rather have a Security 9 over a Taurus any day of the week.
I had that Taurus G2C and a G3C, man. They're pretty freaking decent guns.
Yeah, I got a couple buddies that have carried them, and they haven't had issues, but I've seen other people have issues with them.
Yeah,
I mean, that's true of everything I've seen.
I think for the budget carry, that's probably the best budget carry, honestly.
Yeah, when you're cranking out like 100,000 guns on the production line, you're gonna have a problem here and there, is what it is.
Yeah, that's kind of the base issue is it's not the guns are terrible, it's the QC's terrible.
Right.
Did I get a lemon and am I betting my life on it? Because it's one of the good ones, and I'd rather pay a little bit more. Same thing with tourniquets, obviously. Never enough ammo the other night, like a week ago, was spouting off about like $10 tourniquets on Amazon, and man, I hope you feel good when somebody you love's bleeding to death, and you went, man, I can't believe this $10 tourniquet broke, but on the upside, I saved $20. Like, there's a few things worth spending good money on, and a quality firearm that you're depending your life on is high on that list.
Yeah, there's something to be said both ends. Some people can only. I mean, if it's between a Sky or a Taurus, obviously the Taurus.
Yeah. Taurus 200%.
Yeah, man. I agree with that. Fiend Dog, that's crazy to be spending that on that. I'm sure that's overtime and upgrades and stuff that you like. But that's probably an OG Colt, right? That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, I really like their that O-Light freaking. I love that the shape of it. It seems awesome, and I kind of dig that. I'm glad to hear that was actually what I was worried about. Dina, was the sheath was going to suck, but that's good to hear. I might have to get in on one of those. Great cheap shoddy on that Black Aces. Okay, cool. I might pull the trigger on one of those. Probably be a Black Friday buy so the wife doesn't kill me. $80 on Amazon. Yeah, but they just did their Easter sale. I think they were only like 50 beans, dude. I should have got one. I'm stupid. Horizontal carry, a K-Bar Becker, 16 drop point. Heck yeah, man. Dwayne Christensen. Oh, by the way, I just got that holster that you were talking about. R bought it for me because he owed me a pretty penny. So we're gonna try that out on the old dagger, homie. But yeah, dude, I scout carry my knife too and my horizontal mag carrier for my reload. Because I got a tactical muffin top and I can hide everything. It's awesome. Love me some K-bar. I kind of don't want to fight with a knife. If I really love. I got this Smith and Wesson, and it's in my. I have an Amazon affiliate link, guys, and I don't know how well it works because Amazon sent me an email about being lame and gay, but I think I threw it in the chat way up here. Let me snag that again. Apparently, I can't do that. Yeah, that's my link. It's way at the top of the chat, guys. If you guys see it, I don't know how to copy paste it because I'm stupid. That's weird. I don't know if you guys can copy and paste that or whatever. Anyway, I have a Smith & Wesson knife that I carry. I have a bunch of videos on it. I carry a Scout in the front. And with my gut, when I'm sitting or whatever, I can't feel it. Or if I'm driving, I can shift it around a little bit. But I can get it with both hands, which I dig for a get-off-me knife. Because all these people that are attacking people are doing it bitch style with like 3 to 4 guys. And you know what? Sometimes the knife is the right tool when you have that many guys on you, opposed to getting to your gun. You know, retain your gun, right? Yeah. I dig that. Oh, hey, that's how you do it. I didn't know how to do that. Cool. All right. Rick, this is you. This is your comment.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been super fixated on the 6920s, but that used to be the gold standard. And obviously, the Cold Hammer Forged wasn't always a thing with ARs that I remember. Like, it is. I mean, take it or leave it. I mean, it makes a barrel that lasts longer in theory, but I mean, I think a lot of people could go either direction. So,
yeah, fair enough. Brian Dunlap, Olight. Olight is the best budget brand. I've heard some good stuff about Nightstick. I have yet to mess with one. So if y'all want to be a homie and send it to me, that'd be cool. Hey, R, slap the PO box in here.
Streamlight, regret nothing.
1, 2, and then
You
9.
elitist.
Well, no, I didn't say Surefire. I said Streamlight. That's the everyman's brand of Surefire that people can afford. Like the polypacks and stuff for a rifle light. I think 300 or 600 lumen. And like, yeah, 600 lumen's not gonna, it's not the surface of the sun, but it's a pretty inexpensive light. Surefire makes that G2, and I think they're about the same price. The $40 to $60, and those are really good lights that
fair enough.
You could depend your life on, and you don't have to worry about them.
Ever since I did
loading.
security work, I've carried a Olight M1X Striker, and they don't make it anymore. And I love this light. And when it finally dies, I'm going to cry a song. I'm going to send it back to Olight and see if they'll fix it. But I carry this every single day of my life. I have tons of Olights. The guy who exploded one when he was working on his cars because he hit both terminals on his battery, and that's a short. I can't help that everybody's retarded. And they're like, oh my God, Olights explode. No, that guy was retarded and probably shouldn't be changing his own fucking oil. There's nothing wrong with Olight. I run multiple Olights. I got Olight on my Kel-Tec on my Get Home gun, a Baldur 2 with a green dot set at 50 yards. That's for the wife. It's really easy to get on with the laser. The light and laser combo makes a lot of sense on a backpack gun like that. I got a Valkyrie PL2 Mini. I carried that for 10 years, man. I still carry it if I run that holster. Like, it's a great freaking light. Olight. If you have a 43X or something comparable to size like the SIG 365 XL, I don't know if you can get the TLR7 on that. But that Olight Mini PL2 3 Mini, whatever Valkyrie, it's super duper thin. You can adjust it, and it has a laser on there. Dude, that is a sick freaking light for a small pistol. Recommend that highly. And then for rifles, I think Streamlight Streamlight or Surefire. I do want to get in on the Baldur, not the Baldur, the Olight Odin, because they put a green dot in their flashlight as well. I really dig that. That's kind of why I'm looking at that nightstick that has the same footprint as the Streamlight TLR HL, because that's my favorite pistol light. That is the pistol light I'll probably always carry, but I do want to try that nightstick out because the laser option is very intriguing to me. I dig that. Yes, with major upgrade. Yeah, I get 26 beans on that. Yeah, for sure. I'm a Mexican. Yeah, that's cool, man. I mean, you wear your curl toes, snake boots, and you look like an elf from the south, and then you carry your chrome plated 6-shooter Zorro. I'm just messing with you.
Well, no, it's a chrome plated 1911 38.
Oh yeah.
No, it's like Boondock Saints. The guy he's in tears because he finds the dual pistols with the Mexican flag on them.
Yeah, there you go.
And they're like, all right, man.
You got to get those, Zorro. You got to get those. That's awesome, man. I love it. Mechanic best bang. I've only shot one Canic. I think they're okay. I think the issue would be for like a SHTF pistol. Getting the parts would suck. I think for that reason, I'd rather have the Taurus, because there's a lot of those that run around here because there's a bunch of broke ass pitches. And quite frankly, there's just a bunch of people with a lot of kids, and I mean, if that's what you got, that's what you got. I'd rather have that. The Canic I did shoot was pretty good. I did like the trigger better than stock Glock, but I don't have any stock Glock triggers anymore, so I don't have to worry about that. Shameless plug. This is my P.O. box. It's like the only thing I have working. My homeboy R hooked me up with that. Phoenix, my go-to. Dude, Phoenix is decent. I've messed with a couple of them in the security game. Didn't have any issues with them. I did have issues with the Thurnite flashlights breaking, and I think they've resolved that now, but I had a Black Scout Survival that was a True Night or Through Night, whatever, light, and that thing crapped out on me. That's why I went to the O-Light. So I can't recommend that. The Phoenix are good. Phoenix are good, especially for a budget light. I just have had zero issues with any O-Light. Every time they do a sale, I get the little the 3S, the little flashlight that runs on a AAA. It's like 90 lumens. Everybody in my family has them. I give them away for stocking stuffers. I give them away to anybody who doesn't have a light, especially women. You need to carry a light, guys. Your phone, don't cut it. You need to have a freaking light on you. It's the number one security tool. 80% of security can be handled with the light. The other 10% is a weapon, mostly a firearm. 10% after that is mace and cuffs, like a little bit of groundwork. Like, your light is your number one tool. Love the O-Light Odin on my rifle. Yeah, dude. I want one. I think they're pretty sweet. I want to try the one with the laser on it. Got a lot of Star 9 pistols out there too. Yeah, those are like those 1911 looking clones, right?
Well, that's Star. So, well, you're talking about Star. He wrote Star.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I'm retarded. That's good. I have no hands-on with that, so I can't attest to that. But if Fiendog's saying it's decent, and he's got some decent guns in there, you mess with any of these?
I've had a
Star 9?
Star 9s?
No.
What do you think, Rick?
I'll give him a Google. See what Google thinks while you're talking about it.
They work just fine. The downside of being left-handed is it didn't have. So it was a. I'm trying to think what that was a clone of. It was a CZ clone, but it didn't have a right side safety, and obviously being left-handed, like, this doesn't do me any good, so I ended up getting rid of it.
We can't even talk to you about tactical stuff anymore, Rick, because you're left-handed and that's the wrong hand.
Oh, it gets way worse. So I'm left-handed and left eye dominant, but I shoot rifles right-handed and pistols left-handed.
All right, you know what? You can be Operation Human Shield. You're back on the team. You're front line, baby.
I'm right-handed, left eye dominant.
Just kidding, Rick. I love you.
Do you shoot?
Oh man, butt wrinkle. What?
Do you shoot cross-eye dominant then?
Do you?
Or
Yeah. When I'm shooting Shooting long rifle, rifle or shotgun. I use right eye, but pistols I use my left eye.
It's really weird.
Yeah, I'm a super weird guy.
I can run both handed, both eyes.
I'm like
I
Steve.
run revolvers better left handed, right eye dominant. And I run semi-auto better right hand dominant, but I can do like shotgun. I just shoot both eyes open. I don't even aim. I just don't close your eye, you idiot. You lose situational awareness. Also, is that thing fucking loaded?
Well, yeah, it's loaded.
God, put that back in your penis. Jesus Christ!
We're about to catch a murder on a live stream.
Don't shoot my fucking fireplace, you dick.
It doesn't work. It's fine if it gets shot.
It totally works. There's wood right there. Yeah, man. Old man butt wrinkles. Yes, through night. Yeah, that's his name. He's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I know. I like hearing it.
I found those lights are fucking trash. Stay away from those. Definitely Phoenix 1,000 times before that. Honestly, I'd rather have a fucking Walmart Coast light over that. Seriously, because the Coast lights still work. I have one that's in my grandpa's boat that we all left there for like 8 years. The thing still fucking works, and it's just like a $20 Walmart light.
What is that shit?
I missed that. Sorry, old man butt wrinkle. Yeah, Olight Nightcore. Yeah, have you tried that that pistol light I'm talking about? That's the TLR1 HL clone. I want to check that out bad. I want to buy it, but then my wife yells at me every time she sees me pull out my credit card. And freaking Ohio Patriots getting me in trouble because he sent me a freaking sweet site that was selling 3 mags and a freaking brass catcher for fucking 30 beans. Thanks a lot, Ohio. Now I got yelled at. Handgun, I shoot both left right-handed. Yeah, I can do both. You know, yeah. That's actually kind of a nice deal to have. Rick, Ohio, did you check out that video I sent you for your handgun grip? Ohio hates me. That's good.
There is no Ohio, only Zool.
No, that's Iowa, Rick. Iowa doesn't exist.
With just an Iowa-shaped hole in the country.
Okay.
As somebody who's had to drive through Iowa several times, I can in fact say it's there, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Nebraska for the win. Iowa just wishes they were us.
I have to work in Iowa quite a bit.
Yeah.
Wow, could you imagine being so sad that you wish you were in Nebraska?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my life.
Yeah.
That's cool. It used to be the 3rd cheapest state to live in until fucking Biden screwed everything up because he's a bitch.
No, I never got a video from you, man.
What? Really?
No.
Oh, shit. I love you. And just imagine the video I sent you was extremely helpful. Where the fuck did my phone go? Why are you looking at gay porn on my phone?
Well, I'm not going to do it on mine.
Well, I mean, ours got a point, but also it was probably already pulled up.
Yeah.
Just because there's 20 freaking screens doesn't mean he can add an extra one, okay? I already had my favorites marked. No, man, this is a lot of fun, guys. I really appreciate everybody being here. I see 11 people watching, so that's probably my max, mostly because I'm Tactical.Muffin.Top and I'm shadow banned by people over 1,000 subs, and Duke was on for a total of 15 seconds, then he left because he looked at my subs and he's like, oh, this guy's trash. Montana Coast Guard for the win, and then he ran away. But no, man, it's good. Good that Ohio's here. Definitely give him some like, guys. Give him some subs on his backup channel because it's some crap. You and R live in the same town or something? Yeah, we're super gay butt lovers, do you know? No, he's part of my mag, and we're buddies, and we hang out and drink beer and stuff a lot. So.
And we're also neighbors. But
shut up! They don't need to know that.
Yeah, 5:30 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. I'll be doing Freedom Friday.
Yo, shout out Ohio Patriot, 5:30 tomorrow. Central? Yeah.
Nope, Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time. Fuck me, that's like 4:30, dude. I'm gonna be like making dinner.
3:30 here.
Oh my god, that's even worse for Rick. I will try to be there. I will minimum try and be in the comments. I think I can at least swing that. Definitely give Ohio Patriot some love, guys. He's super good politically. He gets all fired up and it cracks me up. Watching you eat your freaking bacon made me hungry, you dick. I was watching that at work, and I don't eat until 11. That's part of my diet. Yeah. Rick, give yourself a shout out. If you guys have links to your stuff, drop them in my chat. I don't care. I want everybody we swim with to be. I want us all to rise together and not fall to YouTube's shenanigans. You and R live in the same practice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. R and I are in the mag. We're in the hunting group. We're everything together. He is my brother from another mother, and I'm the one who can't see my penis, and he can see his penis. So together we can find my penis.
Yeah.
Thank you, R.
Yeah. And also, while we got you here, I see a comment talk about the orange knife. I'm the orange knife guy.
I'm not there yet, dude.
Well, you know.
Tennessee Prepper in the house. What's up? Did I miss anything? Yeah, you missed something, bro. This is the second freaking annual Tactical Muffin Top live chat, and Rick from 406 is too good for us, everybody. Rick from 406 had to leave. Now he probably had to go mess with this kid or something, but we appreciate Rick. Make sure you guys give Rick in Ohio and Duke Liberty some sub shares. And Honda 420, man. I know he works and he doesn't get a chance to hop on here because I'm trying not to step on anybody's toes with my days that I do stuff, and Thursdays are kind of the day that works best for. I try and hop in with Duke because I like hanging out with Duke because he's cool, and hop on his chat and we get a good BS session going, and then hop on mine and it works good because Matt NEA, Never Enough Ammo does a later chat, so this is kind of the day that I can't step on anybody's toes, and that's what I want. I want us all to have fun. That's what we're all here for. We're mostly all swimming in the same circles between the viewers, between the creators and stuff like that. Duke and I are a little bit newer. Ohio's been around forever, lurking in the comment section, dropping facts, dropping links. We appreciate the hell out of Ohio Patriot. This is his backup channel. Make sure you get Ohio Patriot up. R, do you have a channel? You don't have a fucking channel. I already know. But yeah.
It's our channel, comrade.
No. Dude at the bottom was talking about an orange knife. No, he's not on the bottom. He's sitting right next to me.
IRL.
Yeah, IRL homies. No, he's my homeboy. He's part of my mag. He's who helps me out because I got a messed up back, guys. We prep together. That's part of it. If he's gone, I watch his shit. If I'm gone, he watches my shit, kind of deal. He's my accountability buddy, for working out. He helps me do workout stuff because he's skinny and I'm fat, and I'm big and he's small, so we work out good together. But yeah, he has that orange O knife. It's actually on my channel. It's R's EDC. He has a couple of them in there. Yeah, dude, that O knife is freaking busted and it holds an edge really well. We dig the shit out of that knife. If you guys haven't tried out O-Light and O-Night knife products, dude, they make good budget stuff, guys. Seriously, O-Light, and I'm all on board for that. That's why I was asking you about that.
I think that O knife I give about 40.
40 beans. 40 beans. Well, we're gonna call it muffins here, guys.
Yeah, 40 muffins.
Yeah, 40 muffins. Because Duke's got his boxes of zini, Matt's got his beans. We talking muffins when it comes to prices over here. So YouTube shadow bans the shit out of us. So Lead Lace. Drop this. This is Lead Lace's. This is Ohio Patriots' other channel, right? This is you, right?
Real open?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to open that right now. Is that some super duper gay porn?
I think he's up doing something right now, but
I don't know. Anyway,
no, that is my.
Oh, that is your.
Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, go sub to Lead Lace Anarchy. This is usually where he lurks for NEA's chat in the comment section, guys. So Ohio is Lead Lace Anarchy.
So
what's that?
Don't tell people that shit.
I mean, this is a totally different dude. I don't know who these two people are. Fiend Dog, so you're saying you have a mirror in front of your toilet. I have a series of mirrors because it takes 3 angles to hit that penis, Fiend Dog. So you're going to have to get way better with that and learn geometry. I carry O-Light baton. Yeah, dude, I got a baton too. I love that thing. I actually have a little bracket to throw on my wife's 22. Yesterday Pomade. I don't think I've seen that guy. Yo, Yesterday Pomade, sub to this channel, homie. We appreciate you. Sub to Ohio Patriot, sub to Rick from 406, sub to Duke Liberty, sub to Honda 420, and sub to Never Enough Ammo, sub to everybody. No, man, it's cool. O-Light makes good stuff. I should probably do a video on all my O-Light shit. That's actually a pretty good idea. Got a pretty good chunk. I've been running their weapon lights for years when I was doing unarmed and armed security, depending on the contract. Ever since that day, I've been carrying, I think, 6 months after release. Check out the O-Light M1X Striker. It's been replaced with a TSA approved strike bezel. So the metal strike bezel that I have is no longer on there, but it's just like the baton. I think it was like a precursor to the baton series. They're They're freaking awesome, man. I think that Baton 3 is that the one with the little charging case, so you can do it like your headphones, where you can have the light, and then if you need to charge it, you throw it in the case, and you just throw the whole case in your pocket like headphones. I think that's that one. I can't remember. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. See, yeah. Okay. Yeah, dude, that's a freaking sick light, dude. Olight makes some good stuff, guys, especially for budget and stuff. And you can shop their holiday sales. They do holiday sales all the time, like 4th of July and Black Friday is when I pick up a ton of my tactical stuff because it's super cheap. Yeah, man, great freaking light. Great freaking light. They got a magnetic tail cap on that too, so like you could throw it on the hood of your truck if you're changing your oil or something. I think that one does. I think so, because the Olight pretty much does all magnetic charge now, which I dig. Yeah, I don't know. Ohio, you run any weapons lights yet, or is that a thing you're looking at? Don't overlook Coast. They're coming to the market. Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. Those Coast lights ain't bad, honestly. We got those, like, I gave a couple to my sisters because they didn't have any when they moved out, and yeah, dude, they make decent stuff for the money. Like, don't buy like those little $1 lights or whatever. At minimum, get a Coast. Also, Menards sells that. What is that? Guidesman. The Menards Guidesman flashlights ain't too bad either, and they have a Kodiak brand.
I have the Menards Guidesman.
Yeah.
I got they got a rechargeable one. I got that one.
Yeah, they have like one that's like 1,500 lumens, and it's like telescoping lights and stuff. My grandpa spotlights coons with that with his 22 all the time. Oh yeah, and the hat clip. Yeah, I actually I got the hat clip on my M1X. It was like before they made it. I love the hat clips, dude. I run the shit out of those. When you walk around at deer camp or something, taking a piss, and you see a raccoon or something, you pull your 9 and shoot it. You know, whatever, like a hillbilly. Light is a huge game changer. You got to have it. Do you carry a light?
Not on me right now.
You carry that little one I gave you for Christmas, right?
Yeah, I got the keychain Olight.
Yeah, the little keychain. It's like it's the rechargeable one that telescopes a little bit.
Yeah,
it's
and I got like a little pin light type thing. It's like it's about the size. Yeah, stream light's about the size of a pin. Yeah, it's also
that stream light pin light's pretty good. It's pretty handy little deal, and you can get away with that at a lot of jobs too to carry that. But yeah, make sure you guys like, sub, share. I dropped my Amazon affiliate store in here. I spent about 5 hours picking gear out that I've actually put my hands on, or I know somebody who's put hands on it and I've messed with it, or I trust their opinion. Typically relatives, people in the mag, whatever, and then stuff that's comparable to it. And then I want to figure out how to organize it, because I did like a base, better, and then like best scenarios. So like, say water, purification, like good base level would be like a life straw, and then like the water purification tablets and like a gallon of bleach. And like better would be like a Sawyer Mini or a Geo Press or something like that. And then like having some water storage on hand, go into like either like a rain catchment system or like those blue water totes that have a spigot on it, because you can also redneck rig that for like a shower. If you boiled some water, dump it in there, and you could lather yourself up that way. We do it. We clean our hands and we clean out our deer carcasses after we're done gutting them that way, and our knives and saws and shit. And then like obviously the end all be all would be a metric shitload of filters for a Berkey, and then like maybe installing a hand pump on your property if you have. In Nebraska we have the aquifer, so you can rock the hand pump. Oh, Rick, do you need an extra invite? Oh, here we go. Sorry, Rick. Rick is back, everybody. Make sure you guys give Rick from 406 some love. All right. The Nebo Slide King is already good. Stand up pretty hard. Yesterday pomade, drop a picture of that or something. That's not ringing a bell for me. That, you know anything about that?
I don't.
Yeah, drop a link or a picture or something for that, dude. That's not ringing a bell for me. Is that like a Tractor Supply brand or something? Or
Nebo Slide.
No, Nebo's made lights for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
They make also Nebo made like the little they have the little like light switch lights that are just like
Oh, gotcha. Oh,
they
yeah.
make those.
Good
They make
shit.
little like flashlights and stuff as well.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I use a lot of those little light switch lights in like cabinets in the garage and stuff. Those are handy as hell. I like those.
So yeah, that's like the Slide King, right there.
Oh, gotcha,
Yeah, that's the
gotcha.
baton.
Huh.
From
I've
Olight.
never
that
messed with
other-
one. Maybe I'll
that
have
guy
to get.
previously
Maybe I'll
mentioned.
get one and do a review on it for the channel or something, or whatever.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, man, I like checking out gear. The problem is prepping is not 100% of anything, right? At the end of the day, you have to do your normal life stuff. You got to pay your rent. You got to pay your vehicle. You got to pay your gas. You got to buy your food. All life's normalities before prepping. Prepping can't be the first thing you spend your money on, guys. And I don't want to ever put somebody in a bad financial situation because I've had to have this talk with my brother-in-law, and he was just buying guns and buying guns and buying guns. And then, oh no, we need to replace my subfloor because we had a pipe break in the sink. And I'm like, you're an idiot. Sell a gun. It's like, no, I'm not selling one of my. I'm like, guns are also an investment. It's a way to store wealth. You jumped the gun, and it was old milsurp crap. I'm like, dude, this is not even anything anybody preps. Like, how many rounds you got? Oh, 36. Well, fucking get rid of it and fix your floor, you
collecting
idiot.
is a guy with money game right there.
Yeah. Collecting, prepping, you get your bases. I have my Golden 5 firearms. I got the 1022, 22 variant of your choice. 1022 is mine. I can make an argument for the Smith & Wesson 15. I was actually eyeballing one pretty hard. You have a shotgun. And this does not go in order of first to last. I think honestly, you should have a 22 first. And honorable mention would be a pellet rifle because I'm shooting the shit out of ground squirrels right now because they're tearing up my yard. And I love that thing. Shotgun. I think it should be 1022 AR in today's market right now. If you had no guns to go get those two, then a concealed carry pistol. I'm a Glock slut. I'm a Glock fanboy. I have a Glock freaking dealer banner right in front of me. It's Glock. You're going to find the most parts for it and shit hits the fan. All the cops, all the security, all the sheriff, everybody's got parts for it. Glock 19 is the number one concealed carry firearm. And then I think the 43X second. 43X is taking the market by storm with those 15-round mags.
Hey, those were made locally. I know several of the owners.
For what?
Shield Arms. They're the company that makes the 15.
Oh, yeah. We want to try one in ours 43X. I think it carried a lot more if it held 15 rounds.
Oh, maybe I will get your. Oh, maybe I'll shoot you. I can send you one to try out if you want.
Shit. Well, I don't want everybody to feel like they need to be doing that, but I mean, you'd be a sexy, dirty muffin top if you did that. Yeah, and you need to give me your address, by the way, because I have a Tactical Muffin.Top care package sitting here waiting for you.
Oh yeah, it's 123 Any Street.
OPSEC is blown. Look what you've done.
Oh no! Oh god!
Look what you've done.
Oh god! I can't believe it's 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
You have to move right now. Carry them in the tool crib at work. Yeah. Yeah. If they make those, they also make those, like Harbor Freight, like the big little, what are those LED fucking magnet lights called? That
just a strip light or what?
Yeah, those strip lights that are like the head moves everything and they're magnetic.
Like a shop, like a shop.
Yeah,
light
just like whatever. Those things are fucking badass. I love those things.
Like the one that you got for your garage videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What it's
my
called,
garage videos are lit by Harbor Freight. I'm a Glock whore. So fuck yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Glock whore for life. Got Glock tattooed on my penis. It's a really small one, but it still counts. I think.
It's what's that? What's the 380? What's the what number?
380. That's 48.
Yeah, that's that
42.
one. That's what you got tattooed.
Man, I didn't know it was that big. Go me. Yeah, man. It's a good time. When's NEA's chat popping off? Because I don't want to, step on his toes because he's big boss daddy.
Is he? He's Queen.
Oh shit, he's live right now. Everybody, do like, share, sub. Me, Rick, freaking Honda 420, freaking Ohio Patriot, freaking Lead Lace Anarchy, freaking everybody. NEA's live right now, guys. We're being dicks. I didn't even know. I appreciate everybody being here. Do the like, sub. I dropped my Amazon affiliate in there. I dropped my PO box. Did all the YouTubey things. Rick 406, love your face. Shoot me some Discord stuff.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot it so hard.
No.
Oh man, now how am I gonna sleep with this rager?
I'm bussing.
All right. See you, everybody. Let's go check out NEA. Do some love that way. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.